Hello, hello.
Hello.
I am KVD, and I'm joined by Watford.
Zarkev. Zarkev
Watford
today.
resident Zarkev tonight.
I really wanted to be Willas for a change, but no, I went for Zarkev.
Do we have an exciting match for you guys tonight?
Yeah, it's a good one. Very good one.
It will be two Dutch players that are going to fight for the top seed in their group. From Division 2, it's the Drunk Strawberry, also known as Sjors, versus GoombaNL, also known as Large Gums.
Large gums. Extremely large gums. So, talking about this match before it started, I went with 13-7 to Sjors, as did Mike.
So I have to not predict 13-7 and be lame. So I'm gonna go with 14-6 to the Drunk.
That's fair enough. I just these people, you always changing your predictions like 3 matches from the end. That's the whole point of a prediction, is that you have to stick with it.
Yes, that is something that was introduced by Mol, and I thought it was hilarious enough to continue the practice.
Fair enough. I assume that Drunk Strawberry Sjors is going for the swag MC3 pipe jump.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, so far, Goomba is more than keeping equal pace.
Yeah.
So it looks like somebody has practiced, because MC3 is Sjors' strongest track.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Large Goms is a very proficient gamer, and he's improving all the time on SNK.
Yeah, so if he puts in the hours, he can absolutely win this competition. There's no doubt in my mind. Like, for the moment, Meridian Prime, Patrick Wessels, and the Sjors, playing on the left here, are the big favorites to win this tournament, just based on having more experience, especially Patrick. But Goomba has the skill to catch up fast.
This is very tight. They're crossing the line.
This is synced right off the bat, and no mistakes yet.
No.
From either player.
They're going to be a jinx. This is great. Great first race.
It looks like Sjors pulled ahead.
Oh, it's the swag pipe jump is what he's done.
Oh,
Oh,
very, very close.
very good.
Gotta say hats off to Goomba for keeping up. It's promising for this match, because like I said, I think MC3 was the strongest track for Sjors in the first match that he played.
Yeah, that's very good. This last lap won that sub 19 seconds.
Yeah. I find it funny that Sjors is implementing a pipe jump in 1 tries that Sami does not do in the 5-lap world record.
It's all about the razzle dazzle.
It's a little bit more complicated when you're boosting, but still, it's
still nice to see.
Noticeable.
Always refer to that in my head as the MJ pipe jump as well.
It is, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, what's your favourite track now, Carol?
Yeah, it used to be.
Yeah, many moons ago.
It is the first track that I was able to get a world record on, and that was not really a coincidence, because not many people enjoy playing this track a lot.
Yeah.
So
unsurprisingly. Yeah. I could see Sjors, I think, going to comfortably win this one. Commentator's curse, perhaps, but it's a very tricky track, isn't it? And,
yeah. Absolutely.
For someone on Large Gom's level who's slowly still learning, might just be. Yeah, he's keeping up though. He's definitely keeping up.
He's in 1 mistake range, and Sjors almost lava drowned.
Yeah.
So if you go too fast on this track and then hit a yellow jump bar, the odds are that you will overshoot the next island landing and just land in the lava.
Yeah.
And that almost happened on the left.
It's very easy to do.
He's coming up with full speed again. I guess he. I think that's planned.
Yeah.
It feels like he knows what he's doing. Just maybe tapping the gas a little bit or something.
Sjors, the player on the left, I remember his first time at the Super Mario Kart World Championships. The first time it was in Alpha, and he just came along. And I was doing his time trial Like I was recording his times and he was recording my times the first time, and he is so much better now than he was then. Like he was an absolute like noob, and now he's very, very, very proficient. Now he's coming on leaps.
I mean, sub 150 is Division 1 level, to be honest.
Yeah, that's an excellent time. An excellent time.
Look at the consistency too. That shouldn't be a thing on Bowser Castle 3. And even sub 2 is respectable for Goomba on the right.
Yeah,
I will say.
147. Most people are going to be happy with that in a one try on BC3.
So there are two ways that you can tackle BC3 lava jumps. It is either being extremely practiced and manually jumping over all of them, or indeed letting go of gas a little bit before you arrive. Otherwise you will, as I said, overshoot and land in the lava every lap.
Right, Choco Island 1, are we going to be seeing some wall hops? I don't think we will.
It would surprise me, yeah, absolutely.
You never know with Shores though, we might be busting out some more swag.
If you're doing pipe jumps, you gotta do wall jumps.
Yeah. Catches a bit of
Yeah.
the mud.
Goomba clearly in the lead for the first time this match.
Yeah, I'd like to see large goms pick up some points.
Ah, he wanted the chocolate.
Oh, crash from Shores though.
So on Choco Island tracks, hitting any kind of off-road is devastating, because this is the off-road type that slows you down the most upon hitting it.
Oh, it's excruciating when you clip it. You're just dead slow again. It really helps knowing how to boost on this track, because you can use it to escape trouble.
So
nice.
Division 2 is strictly a non-boosting competition so far. It's not prohibited, but the players just don't use it.
Yeah.
And Goomba is gonna take a point here.
Oof.
Give it up to Large Goms.
Large Goms with the big 1 point.
Getting on the board.
Oh, and a sub 13 lap as well.
Excellent work. To be sure. So I'm still feeling comfortable on 14.6, but he's moving towards your prediction.
Yeah. I think according to Dave Mole, it was, if you go purely on the times they've already done, it would be 12.8 to Shores.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
So they are quite close, but the betting man would say Shores in some capacity.
So in the last match that Shores played, I noticed that he switched to Mario specifically for Donut Plains 3, and then he played Bowser on all other tracks. So I guess that indicates that he must be struggling with Donut Plains 3 in particular.
Which is fair, because Donut Plains 3 is a bit of a pain sometimes.
Yeah. I guess he's in the right, considering he has the tournament record there with Mario, currently. But, again, Goms keeping up.
Yeah, oh, and there's a gopher. Toad is a good choice, I think, for someone of Goms' level to take.
If you offset this with his driving in the previous match on Donut Plains 3, he must have practiced at least a little bit, because he's... Oh, commentator's curse there, but he was driving pretty well.
He gets better. Each time I see him play, he's got better.
Yeah, it's with all the games he plays. It's pretty remarkable how talented he is, to be honest.
Yeah. What is it with the Dutch? You all seem to be like that.
Yeah, and even for Dutch standards, I would say he's got the MJ gene, let's say.
Yeah, the MJ Swarties gene.
Zwarties. Well, props if you know who Steven Zwarties is. He's been retired from competitive gaming. Oh, I digress. Let's keep to the match still, and I'll finish my sentence after.
Oh,
Photo finish.
Oh, I think Goms might take this.
Oh, Goms gonna pull it. Excellent work.
Excellent. Nicely done.
He pulls it even. Are we gonna see an upset here tonight? It was Shores that kind of gifted it by failing final lap.
Went for a swim.
Yeah. Almost made a clean run, but then decided to Michael Phelps a little bit in the final lap.
No Jesus Shrooms in time trial.
Nope. And we are switching back to Boozer for the rest of the match. My prediction on the left.
Nice. And we're going for Ghost Valley 1.
We are going for Ghost Valley 1. Betting no platform jumps. And I'm
No.
also betting that both these players will comfortably beat the time that I did in the last match I played. That was
I missed
not
that
a
match.
pretty showing.
I didn't see that one, so I
I
assume
think
you fell off.
I hit a 1:33, which is a nice SMK fan time, and would even almost be
Ghost
an
Valley 1.
yeah, it would even be almost close to an anti-record in Division 2 so far.
That's amazing. 133. What on earth were you doing?
Yeah, so I missed it. So, okay, a brief digression, but I started the match with the goal in mind on Ghost Valley 1 to do a 2 out of 5 platform jump race.
Right.
And then I missed the zoom start. So the flying was out of the window right away, and all sorts of things were going through my head. And I'm like, I should just go for a 5-5 now. And then I crashed on a tile, and like more conflicting information, and I don't know, I lost it. So I just fell off somewhere, and it was just a complete nightmare.
It all went wrong.
Yeah.
In this match, though, we've been perfectly synced for 4 laps. This has been brilliant.
Yeah, this could be great. This is shaping up to be an incredible match, actually.
It is. Goms,
Look how synced they are all the time.
I think Goms, I wasn't expecting him to have improved to sort of Sears' level. This is great to see. Oh, I think Goms might have this.
I tell you what, he's improved beyond Shorter's level at the moment.
He has. He's sharpened up very nicely.
And this might be a tournament record.
Oh, let's have a look.
Yeah, you can do the stats checking, because I'm already keeping track of scores and everything, so...
It is, believe it or not, a tie.
With Vessels?
With Patrick, yeah, 108.95.
Well, Patrick, if you're watching this, I can tell you that you're gonna have your work cut out to win this tournament, because Goomba is set to improve even more if I know anything about him.
Absolutely, excellent. Patrick asked what happens if both race at the same time. They just replay the race at the end of all of the other tracks, don't they, I believe? There's no point given. They replay the track at the end of the match.
This happened indeed in Division 1.
It has.
In the match Anti-Star against Aaron.
Yours put in ever so slightly ahead, but Rainbow Road is very easy to fall off. Trying to take a little bit too much around the corner.
Yeah.
Also, the thwomps are sparkly ouchie nanas.
Sparkly ouchie nanners, that's one I haven't heard before.
And they cause you to spin out, and you can get caught in front of them if you're very unlucky. Goms is not far behind.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I think maybe I'm exaggerating a little here, and please stop me if I am, but it feels like the matches so far, Shorts has taken an early lead, and Goms is improving as he plays.
Yeah, it feels like that. He seems to have a sort of ropey first lap.
And then he just, every lap he's learning how to go faster.
Shorts just trying to hang on. Yeah, this is great to watch.
But Shorts has a commanding lead though. I think he is, well, providing he doesn't crash, he's gonna take the win here and bring it back to 3-2. I'm sorry if I'm commentating cursing anyone. Oh, I almost did.
Very close there.
Excellent time for both. Wow, it's so close too, huh? 3:10s.
Yeah, 3:10s. I saw Paul Sparks went for 10:10, and I think he might be onto something.
Yeah. Every match has been close, and it's 3 out of 3. So 3 versus 3. So yeah, it's shaping up.
It is.
Get your popcorn, get your beers.
I knew this was going to be a good match, but I didn't realise it would be still quite so close and nail-biting, this one. Very good.
Yeah, so we've been jumping on the Goomba hype train, but Shorts has also been improving in this tournament, actually. It's all pretty inspiring to see.
Well, I expect to see both of them next time in the Division A.
Yep.
As opposed to the Division B one.
Yeah, there was going to be a problem had you signed up, because you would be effectively you would be exactly in between Division 1 and Division 2. And if they keep improving like this, then there will be no Division 2. They'll just be in Division 1 with you.
Well, I could have played in the top group and played in the lower group, and then just played off against myself to see. I don't know. Oh, it's a big crash from Gooms.
Yeah, that's big. That's going to bring Shores the lead, because there are not many mistakes on MC1.
No.
Shores is heading for, I believe, a 103. Yeah, comfortable.
103s for non-boosting. 103 is pretty good.
That's pretty much what they get. Like, that's what Patrick gets. That's pretty much what Goomba gets if he's clean. So, nice work.
Nice. Moves ahead. 4-3.
Yeah, the winner, the leadership changed hands. Again.
It's a great match, but it's a shame we're not going to have a nice 7-1 for Fire Waster then.
It's been referenced.
It does every single match. It gets called out.
It was pretty incredible for a while there. I think we had 5 matches in a row that went 7-1.
Yeah.
Including matches he was involved in. So let's see if both players are willing to jump into the pool with Jarmu, who has a residence set up here.
Oh, I was just about to say I think Shores might just edge it because he's chosen Bowser, but crashed into the weeds, so he's kept it tight.
So how do you feel about picking Toad on this track?
I think it's a good idea because KB2 is horrendous and I hate it, and anything to mitigate crashing I'm all for, so yeah, I think it's a good choice.
Also, if you're not boosting, you are tanking a slowdown per se by entering the water.
Exactly.
And well, it's not entirely true. You can water slide, but that's like even more complicated than boosting to keep full speed on Cooper Beach 2 with water slides. So let's forget about that.
Goms went for a dip in Jean.
Yeah,
so.
Goms has to pay entry fees later, I'm sure. Though I believe the entire Super Mario Kart community is already in his debt several times over for all the work that he has done already for us. He, for example, designed this very layout that we're using, among other things.
Yeah.
So shoutouts to Goms. Is this a time that you would have beaten Clark, even with your self-professed hatred of this course?
A 112, I think I'd be definitely on a par with that somewhere, if not a bit slower. I'm happy if I sub 1 minute 20 on this course.
So Josh pulls 1 point away for the first time. No, actually he went 2-0 up, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah. So
yes, he went 2-0 up. This is a track which David Mole absolutely hates. He thinks it's terrible, and I'd be inclined to agree with him.
It's another track where you're forced to tank a slowdown if you're not boosting.
Yes.
And again, Goomba picks Toad, and again, I think that's the right call, probably.
Yeah, or as Danger Mo has said in chat, perhaps Peach or Yoshi. But I always was under the opinion, of the opinion or the knowledge of, that they were slower than Toad Koopa. I'd always thought that was the case until I've been playing this game since it came out, and I've only just learned that Peach and Yoshi are faster than Toad and Koopa in about the last month.
Well, we're all learning as we go. In an even more embarrassing display of ignorance, I've been world champion in time trial in this game since, I don't know, 2004? But I've been dethroned a couple of times, but I should probably know that bumps don't slow you down on the NTSC version. But nonetheless, it was Neo that told us this.
Yeah, and all of our minds
that bumps speed you up on Choco Island and NTSC, and I had no idea.
Yeah, we're all avoiding them for the most part.
But in my defense, though, I grew up with the PAL version, and in the PAL version, it's better to avoid them. So, yeah.
It's yours picking up another point there, going 6.
But it goes to show that one is never completely done learning in this game.
Yeah, it never stops teaching you something in this game.
And also, I saw a comment in chat earlier. Boosting is not prohibited in this tournament, just because it's Division 2. People are just not comfortable using boosts, or maybe not even have the equipment or skill to do it yet. It's not as natural as, say, mini turboing in Mario Kart 64. It's a little more complicated than that, and I think we're just not gonna see any boosting so far.
Yeah, I think it's just because you learn how to drive first, and then you learn how to boost later, pretty much. So
yeah, there are some notable exceptions to that rule. I'm gonna say an Irish person will not.
Yeah, Paul O'Kelly. Yeah, some people do learn it early, and then. But I've always been of the opinion that if you sharpen up your non-boost driving, your non-MBT driving, that only helps with your boosting. Because if you're shabby around corners, doing a boost isn't going to save you as much time as if you're tight. So it's always best to learn to drive in first. And these guys are at this they're on the cusp of being able to start introducing it slowly as they're getting better. Oh, they both caught a ghost.
Synchronized mole. They're pulling out all the stops to bring the attention back to the match. I will say.
Synchronized gophers.
I think I called them gophers for the longest time, then somebody corrected me, and I don't know.
No,
I don't know what's...
You are correct calling them gophers. They're moles in other games, but they're gophers. It says so in the book which comes with the game.
The book of... Is that the book of Carthritis, or...?
Yeah, that's where Marius lost it the whole time. I couldn't think of the words. I'm sure I'm right with that one. Yeah, I'm sure they're gophers.
Yeah, it could be. But I wouldn't know that from the manual, because my manual is Dutch and French. So... we got that version of the game. We have an handleiding and a mode d'emploi. But not a manual. Short is pulling away currently. It's going to be 7-3, not quite 7-1. Sorry, Fire Waster.
I'm sure Brazil have lost 6-3 or 7-3 at some point or something.
I think a natural starting point for boosting is around the top 50 mark, maybe top 100 nowadays.
Yeah, it was always top 50 when I joined, but I think many years ago. But I think now I'd say it's about the top 100 is when we started.
Yeah, because like you said, you need to have enough control for it to be worthwhile, because you're constantly power sliding, and if you're getting a boost and you're just power sliding all over the place, not having control, it's not even gonna win you time. It's gonna lose you time.
Exactly. Yeah. So we want to see Goms get another point on the board here. So keeping Sjors honest. DP1, I think someone mentioned in commentary on a match yesterday or the other day that DP1 is a good place to start learning boosting because you've got all these hairpins.
I would agree with that.
Especially on the last corner, it's a very natural one to do. It's a nice one to save some time.
The main problem with doing it in the last corner of DP1 is that slippery stuff, like the, I don't know what it's called, greens or whatever.
Yeah.
That can sometimes hinder your boost release. But yeah, I definitely... Donut Plains 1 and Donut Plains 2 are two tracks where I started experimenting with boosts. Because you can get them just by power sliding around a hairpin for long enough.
Exactly.
And then gradually you start adding zigzags and see if it still triggers.
Yeah,
and so on.
that's correct. And it's also for learning the zigzag on the bridge here. It's a nice sort of learning curve to do the zigzags, turn, release a boost in that big bit after.
We saw a boost by Goms there.
I missed that. I was looking.
Did you see? Yeah, after the hairpin. The clutch.
Oh, clutch MBT.
It actually was a quote-unquote non-MBT boost, and I'm not gonna explain that because it's a rabbit hole that I don't want to go into.
What a last lap! 16:12.
Yeah. It's like Gomps can hear us. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna show you how to boost. I can do that.
It was, wasn't it?
He's been holding back all this time. I was loving also how Goomba took the left corner. Like he looks like he was about to crash and let go of R. It's his advanced stack actually, and still drifted out. It went wrong one of the laps, but it was beautiful to see in the other laps.
Nice. So we got a platform jump on this track, but no one will be going for it because it's very tough and it only saves you about half a second.
Yeah, I don't like this track. Do you?
I love it. I love GB2.
You do? I'm talking to barking up the wrong tree, I see.
Yeah, I love GB2.
I like it in one tries. It's good in one tries.
I like it without the platform jump.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. And the platform jump is taken out of the equation in one tries, because if you're silly enough to do that, you'll just lose.
Yeah, exactly. The nicest, well, we're not entirely synced. It looks like Goms is ever so slightly ahead, perhaps. Still very tight though. A wide corner could lose or win you this. Oof. Are we going for
the last corner by Goms. Oh, but it's not enough! It is not enough. We were not completely synced in terms of game feed.
800s.
It looked like Gomp had it, and this last corner was excellent. It's mainly the opener that gave Shores the win there.
Once again, large Goms. He loves a bonsai last lap. He always seems to get his best lap on lap 5.
Yeah.
He's going for it.
He is the inverse KVD. He gets better on the pressure.
Inverse KVD, I like it. Ooh. Someone gone ahead. Yours has just gone.
Can I get a confirm from the referee that it's indeed 8-4? Because I'm not sure if that registered. The Ghost 22 victory. And also, it looks like Shores jumped the gun.
Yeah, I think he's given it up now, wasn't he?
I hope not. He actually, for a moment there, stopped driving. What should happen now is that he should continue and Gomp should just start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems that that's happening.
This seems to happen quite a bit, that players jump the gun.
I think it's just easy.
Well, it's no big deal.
Yeah, just to get into that mindset of, right, oh, it's GV3 next, off we go. And
I think as long as players are aware that they shouldn't restart ever, it's fine.
Yeah.
Because you're basically, if you're jumping the gun and the other guy isn't going, you are sort of potentially giving yourself a disadvantage. There's nothing to gain from going first, so that's why it's fine. Just keep on playing.
Shores is having a nightmare. He's gone off 3 times now, I think, 2 or 3 times. So Goms just has to keep it on the track, and he'll get another point. Oof! Bloody hell, Goms. That was some big cuttage. Somebody clipped that. That was incredible.
I have never seen that.
Me neither. That was that was absolutely brilliant.
Is it enough to win though? That's the question. That was genius.
Well, Goms has got to do a 34-second last lap if he was to lose this one.
Okay, but we saw quote-unquote false starts in, I believe in the last few matches even, like in every match I've seen.
Yeah, there's always typically one.
Yeah, like Anti-Star did it twice. Actually, Goomba takes it comfortably.
Yeah, very good.
Bringing it back to 8-5, he's still in there.
8-5.
Look at the splits too, it's good stuff.
Yeah, it's very good. 17.
Respectable time.
I want to see that thing Shores did again. Never seen that before.
The Alphen swag.
So there it is. Thread the needle. Nice.
Shores is like, yeah, I can do pipe jumps, but I can also do this. Hold my beer.
It's fast becoming his thing, isn't it?
He's got something, this kid. He, I guess he is older than me, so I shouldn't be calling him a kid, but whatever. He's talented. He's a new kid on the block, let's say it. Let's put it that way. And improving fast, having fun. He even gave commentary last night. So,
He did very well in his first
good
night.
addition to the community for sure.
He is. He's like really nice guy. He's just sort of turned up about 2 years ago and hasn't left really, is he? He's cool. Like,
I wonder if that is a result of the World Championships being played in Alphen the last 2 years, or if it's just a random guy that lives in Alphen that happened to know Mike or something. It's
yeah,
you could ask him that. Like, how did he find out about the community?
exactly. Yeah, I'd be keen to know. Once again, we've got a nice bit of synchronized karting going on here.
We do.
So no boosting, no long boosting.
Well,
Sure
we have got some Shores lore in chat, with Mike telling the story that his co-workers found out there was a World Championship being held in Alphen. So that is kind of the reason then. And they told Shores to go. And the rest is history.
Nice, and there we go.
And who's gonna win this?
Oof!
I feel like Gomps needs this point. Oh my days!
Second tie.
Oh yeah! And they were
Amazing.
so synced the last lap. Look at those splits.
Brilliant. Yeah, those last 2 laps, yeah, very well, all of them, yeah.
I tell you what, Clark, if there was any match that would provide a tie, it was going to be this one, right? It's synced so
Yeah.
many times already.
Yeah, it was sort of just like waiting to happen, wasn't it?
So what's gonna happen with a tie? You know the rule.
So they'll replay the track after they've played all the others. Nobody gets a point for this one, and then yeah, so they'll just replay that track at the end of all the other tracks.
That is correct. So we have a little dessert after the match is sort of finished.
Yeah, that's awesome. Second tie then.
First Division 2 tie.
Yeah. Oh, Goms.
Yeah, Gams must be all hot and bothered with the tie and forgot to get the zoom start. It happens to the best of us.
Goms does what Lafungo does, and he clears himself a path on lap 1, and then just goes for it. Whereas yours doesn't do that so much, so you can catch this up.
Yeah, so both are viable, and both can also be very unviable, because this track can be unplayable at the best of times.
But this track is a pain. I'm not such a fan of this one. No, I don't think anyone is a fan of this.
I'm not gonna argue that, but some people like it.
Yeah.
But those
Like
names
that
shall not be named.
Yeah. Gobbs took a face full of ice block.
Nah, this is all Shores. This is
Yeah.
coming up all Shores. He hasn't crashed yet. In fact, he's heading for a time that would be competitive in the Division A. 103.
389. Let's have a look where that is.
But look at that nice lap by the Gomber. He is also definitely improving on VL1.
Very good, yeah. With Toad as well. Good time. So that VL1 was 1/10 off of Sjors' record.
So he's even consistent at the track.
Yeah.
Maybe we have a closet VL1 lover, or
He
like
just doesn't
a
want to play.
VL1 aficionado waiting to come out. Yeah, I just think Vanilla Lake 1 is a garbage fire of a track, so let's move on. Bowser Castle 2.
I like BC2. It's a fun track.
it's also the longest track of the game.
Yeah, the whale shark. Oh, goms.
Like, I think people that are tuning into these streams but are not necessarily insiders to the Super Mario Kart community, they must think it very weird that we have this obsession with whale sharks.
All these random in jokes that we have. I think every community has them, don't they? You just assume everybody knows them.
It's still absolutely within the one mistake range, as always.
Yeah, it has been the whole match, hasn't it? Yeah, Seals crashed into some thwomps.
You know, I can't resist to pile on a little bit more on the VL1 hate train, and I gotta say that message that Flanders posted and you just referred to in chat during the referee chat session when he was playing against Patrick last night. He said they filled an entire bus with people that like VL1, and then he showed a screenshot, a picture of an empty bus, and I thought that was glorious.
Yeah, that was
Mad props. Anyhow, back to the match.
Excuse me. Seals slightly ahead, but this could he could quite easily lose this. It's one mistake range again. Is he going to plop? No, plays it safe.
No lava jumps. Yep. That means that Shores moved up to 10 points, so we can no longer lose the match.
There's going to be another good last lap from Goms as well. Isn't it? Oh no, lap 4 this time. 22:55. $10.5. Your 14.6 is still on. Oh, double miss zoom start.
Yeah, you're the one that took the picture, Sparks, referring to what was said in chat. Somebody had to take the picture, somebody had to be on the bus. So Goomba needs to win the next 5 tracks to still make this a match for the top seed in the group.
He's going inside that thwomp. Oh, Goms. We can safely say this one another point for Seals here.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's driving very well. Very nice. Playing it safe and not hopping the bumpers, but you can't blame him for that one.
It looks like this was not as close as what we're used to so far.
Yeah, a rare occurrence of it being quite one-sided in a track. I'm of the opinion that I think they should, I think flaps should be rewarded as well, and you get, I don't know, like 0.1 of a point for a flap.
Yeah, I'm actually. I don't like flaps being rewarded in this format in one tries, but if they are rewarded by a very minimum score, then maybe, yeah. Like 0.1, like a 1/10 of a point, I could live with.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Battle of the Dutch tonight has been won by Shores. Well done by the Drunk Strawberry. And that means that he will be top seed in his group. And that also Goomba is still going to qualify, I believe. Let me just look at that bracket real quick. So the groups were, well, yeah, they both 20-0 Thijs Fire. So this match was just to determine
Who was top? Yeah.
who would get the top seed. And in the other group, it's Meridian Prime that got first. And actually Flanders and Ideas are still going to play off to decide who gets the second seed there. So
Nice. So on VL2, Zyor's, he had 108 the last time, and Goms had 129.
it's a pretty large discrepancy.
Yeah.
It's one of those other. It's track where I honestly would expect Goomba to take Toad.
Yeah, it would be a lot easier with Toad if he's.
Nothing is ever really easy on VL2, is it?
No, it's all relative, but. Jaws might beat his tournament best.
As Josh feels at home on the ice tracks, for some bizarre reason.
Yeah, beats it, 107. It's a second better than what he did last time.
Ah, excellent.
And Goms going 14 seconds better.
Nice, not bad at all.
Nice improvements. .12.5. 3 matches, 3 races left, or 2 in the official 20, and then Mario Circuit 2 again because of the tie.
And there's another Mario Circuit coming up.
Resident Sleeper in the chat, please.
Yes.
Meh.
Meh age. This could be close. It could be another sync one. But I have seen that Shores is quite proficient at MC4. And Goomba would need to improve. Oh, well.
There it is.
Alright. Like, I'm not as good as Mo at jinxing this kind of stuff, but I got it.
It's always there.
And Goomba was again, I think, if I saw correctly, getting a boost.
Boost. Not an MBT boost.
Well, Patrick, I am really a weak jinxer compared to the maestro, the force of nature that is David Mole, which we saw last night.
Some of those were hilarious as well. Gom's still ever so slightly ahead. Well, ever so slightly.
Yeah.
He's quite comfortably ahead now.
And he is indeed boosting, I confirm. Yeah, this is far gone now. I believe Goms is hitting sub 150 pace for the moment. Comfortably so. Possibly even a tournament record if he keeps it together. Maybe that's a stretch. We'll see.
148.91 is the tournament.
Wow, he's got it.
Yeah. He's beat that was held by Patrick, who's the least skilled part of Division 2. So
the shots fired cannot be resisted. Excellent MC4 by Goomba.
Yeah, very nice.
I wonder what his PR is actually.
21.07 as well. It's moving it to lap 3 this time.
Let's see, where are you, Goms? MC4, his PR is 144. It's not quite a PR, but it's up there. It's solid showing for sure.
The KB1, I wonder if Goms is going to change driver. He does. I forget I had this the tab of of all the records open. It's quite interesting to look at them. KB1 104 by Sjors is the best here.
I see they're both giving my corner a wide berth.
As you should in one try.
As you should. Yes, I will take note. I'm taking notes here. You know.
That's good. Sjors doing some nice water sliding.
Sjors is doing like proto water sliding, if you know what I mean. He's making water slides to at least get a little less slowdown.
On that first corner, he's doing it very nice.
Yeah.
Just doesn't want to hit a fish, like fish RNG, this RNG, because it's much.
Yeah, Sjors is cruising.
I do believe Mike and me went for 13.7 before this, so that's still on.
There is still a possibility, and I went 14.6, and I'm not gonna change my prediction. It all depends on the last track.
Which is MC2, as we all know that they tied. Yep, so this is the final track of the match. A brilliant showing by both cars. I must admit, this has been...
Yeah, we're going to replay MC2. And I'm afraid that Sjors needs to hit a pipe for another tie to happen.
And he does.
Well.
and Goms did the pipe jump as well.
I mean, all Dutchies listen to the Team NL president. Just goes to show.
I don't hear Aaron saying anything.
Aaron has always been an outcast. Zorko. The pebble.
Oh! An LB attempt. Long boost attempt.
Got a long boost.
He knows he's won. He's just playing up for the millions watching at home. Oh, there it is. Cross the line. 13-7. Great match, guys. GG's.
Great match, yeah. Well, and GG on predicting the score.
Yep. Do I get a sweetie?
Can I have one more sweetie, please?
Very good match. Very entertaining. Well played by both. Congratulations, Sjors.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a brief interview in here. Let's see. How does it work again? Discord technology. Let's see.
Discord technology. I have no idea how it works.
Okay. I don't know if I have them as friends.
I think you need to mark them.
Also, yeah, let's do that first. Yeah, first and foremost. Not episode finished, just done. Yeah. They should get an automatic invite, but that didn't work last time, so...
Hey everyone.
Ah,
Oh, hello, the Goms.
there he
Hi.
is.
The largest of Goms has joined us. And Shores. Good evening.
So, how do you feel about the match? It was a cracker from our commentary perspective. A lot of synced racing going on.
I'm quite alright with how I played. I think I played a lot better than my previous match. There were a few things where I'm unhappy about, like sure, if you're a game audio, is your microphone, buddy. Yes, I get it, you won. Thank you. Okay.
This is the Dutch audio experience.
Hey, I'm also Dutch, alright? Maybe the exception to the rule. But I don't know. I mean, there was MC1 where I'm sad about that I just messed up, and a few others. But otherwise, yeah, I'm pretty happy with how I did. And there were many tracks where Shores just beat my PR or drew something I am not even close to getting to. So yeah, GG's and well played.
Yeah, thanks. You played very well as well. This the easier tracks were very difficult for me to win or come close. You really needed my mistakes to gain a couple of tracks. So it's mostly the more difficult tracks where I think I have a bit more experience, which gave it to me.
So I want to immediately move it on to the crunch question, the $1 million question. Do either of you feel comfortable to beat Meridian Prime in this tournament?
No.
No.
Should be
Or
easy.
confident, rather.
Not even close.
I did beat him in the last CDM, and watching yesterday's stream, he was obviously practicing the last couple of days, and he is just much more experienced. So I think he'll claim the title of Division 2.
But not if you can help it, right?
Not if I can help it, no.
Yeah.
I need to work on my long boost and my bumper helps, my platform jumps. I think I need to pull out all the tricks that I can find.
I tell you what, you did one trick that I've never seen before.
Yes,
Oh,
You removed a tile on DV3 and just did a tile gap jump or something?
Yeah, I noticed that as well. It's more luck than wisdom, but I'll take it.
it was swag. We liked it.
That's going to be clipped.
Yeah.
Or is already clipped, actually. Courtesy of Jarm. Well, I believe we don't have much time for further questions. So thank you both for a very entertaining match.
Yes, it's fun.
It was
Yeah,
one of the
fun.
closest matches we've seen in terms of amount of synced up racing going on. Actually.
It was a lot of sub-second differences, so...
Yeah.
Very
Excellent,
indeed,
well
yeah.
done. And we have one more group stage match remaining. It's not a scheduled match, but it is the two remaining ladies in Division 2. Flanders and Ideas that are going to determine who will qualify to the knockout bracket. Because they had a 10-10 perfect tie, so looking forward to that. And
that will be close as well.
Yeah. See you all and good night.
Thank you all.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.